Hello everybody and welcome back to Arthenex plays Europa Universalis 4 as Byzantium. So, we just finally unlocked our second idea group. We're waiting for our truce timer with Crimea to expire before we go back to war again, which is fine. We need to be nice to let our manpower recover a little bit more, possibly recruit some more army units before we go back to war. But our monarch also just died, which gives us an opportunity to reevaluate our alliances, since pretty much all of our royal marriages expired when our monarch died. So our current monarch is 48 years old, so she may or may not live very long either. Which makes me a little bit reluctant to set up a bunch of new royal marriages. I'm definitely not going to royal marry Serbia. I definitely am going to royal marry Austria. So let's go ahead and just do that really quickly. I'm also definitely going to royal marry Poland, because those two alliances are the foundation of my current power base. I'm probably going to royal marry Hungary again, just because I'd like to get a personal union with them. It seems like a pipe dream, but you never know. It's going to cost me 5 legitimacy. That's unfortunate. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, probably not going to re-royal marry Serbia. And I may or may not actually royal marry Wallachia. Probably not going to offer it to them, although if they offer it to me, I'll probably accept it, because I don't need to in order to annex them, and I'm going to annex them as soon as my modifier annex subjects expires in 1541. All right, so just taking a quick look at the timer here, not the timer, the truce timer. Yeah, the truce timer. It looks like we have about 5 years before our truce expires with Crimea. So let's try and use that time as productively as possible. After considering my options, I am going to go ahead and unlock exploration, with the idea of mostly trying to colonize eastwards. Not so much. Maybe we'll wind up with one colonial nation, or maybe none. But I'm not going to super go for America. I'm more interested in South Africa and the East Indies. But we'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and unlock exploration ideas. And I'm going to go ahead and buy Colonial Ventures. And we're going to be a little bit short before we can buy Quest for the New World. So we won't be able to start exploring right away. Have to wait a couple of years. Probably going to try and fill out most of that before I do. Maybe I'll buy one more diplomatic tech level, because the next diplomatic tech level also gives me a big colonial range increase. But other than that, I probably won't buy too much Diplotech until I fill that out. Okay, so with that out of the way, I have one more free diplomat, and it's imperative that we continue fabricating claims on the Ottomans. Let's move on. So we got those two. Let's continue to move on down the coast here. We still don't have any missions that we're interested in taking, so let's go ahead and unpause. Okay, we entered royal marriages with Austria and Poland, as expected. Poland is back into a defensive alliance with us, which is okay, because we shouldn't need their help against the Ottomans anymore, and we're probably going to go after Crimea anyway. Alright, I don't mind losing admin power now that I'm back at level 7. And I don't want to lose prestige. Prestige is super important to my long-term plans. I'm actually down to 6 of 5 diplomatic relations. And after this war, I'm going to dissolve my alliance with Serbia and be down to 5 of 5. And in fact, let me go ahead and, yeah, Croatia will accept a peace treaty. This is going to make Serbia mad at me. Anybody else? No, this is going to make Serbia mad at me, but that's fine. They can be mad at me. Serbia has more than enough military to continue prosecuting this war. Interesting to note that Hungary also jumped in a separate war against Croatia, trying to reclaim some of their land. I'd be really interested to see what Serbia takes in this war. I hope they don't take too much, because I'm planning on force vassalizing them as soon as possible. Speaking of which, I'm going to dissolve my alliance with Serbia. Ending approximately, I don't know how many years, almost 100 years of alliance. And I'm going to immediately, well, not immediately, but almost immediately start fabricating a claim on Kosovo, so I have a CB against them. The only other ally is Bohemia. So the plan is to basically force vassalize them as soon as possible. Nice, I don't need the legitimacy. I'd love more patriarch authority. What does that put me up to? 30%. I also want to get another stability advance here pretty soon to help out my missionaries. Protect our brethren in... where? Protect our brethren in... oh. No, I will not be declaring war on Lithuania anytime soon. Okay. Internal conflicts with the Timurids. The Timurids are currently getting wiped out by Kara. Kara, the Ottomans' loss is Kara's gain so far. They are becoming quite powerful, which is not entirely unexpected, but still, in general, I'd rather have Kara as an enemy, since they're in the nomad group and their tech level is going to be way far behind than the Ottomans. I shouldn't, even if they get pretty powerful, I shouldn't have any trouble dealing with them. Alright, the Ottomans, it looks like, boosted their autonomy all the way up to 75% to avoid unrest in those provinces, but the penalty for that is, of course, that those provinces are pretty useless for them now. Austria declared war on Ulm. I don't think they'll drag me into that one. And I'm actually... oh wait, what's my other diplomatic? Oh, I have military access through Serbia. Alright, I'm actually at my diplomatic relations limit for the first time in probably 50 years. Which is good, because I want all of those diplomatic power points I can get. Yes, I will accept a royal marriage offer from Hungary. How old is Hungary's monarch? 54, about the same as mine. Okay. Can I fabricate a claim on you yet? No. Alright. Gain 1 stability. I wish I could buy my stability up so this would go to +3 instead of just +2, but I'm not complaining too much. One stability is always welcome. When I'm not at maximum, that is. Sure, let's top off my relations with Poland. Maybe, yeah, top off my relations with Poland and fabricate a claim on Serbia. And what's the unrest here? Okay, I can move these troops out of here without triggering more unrest. Protestantism is sweeping through Europe. Hungary is going to war against Kiev. Hungary took 2 provinces back from Croatia. I will be really interested to see what Serbia takes from Croatia. I don't expect this war to last more than another year, but if it does, I'm probably going to declare war on Serbia as soon as Hungary is calling me to war against Kiev. Does Kiev even have any allies? They do not. Sure, Hungary. You go nuts. And you're allied just with Bohemia. It should not be an issue. So basically what happened is that the old emperor died and his heir, his daughter Helene, turns out the Serbs insulted her at an event like 20 years ago. But she has a long memory, and now that she's finally emperor, she's going to take revenge by vassalizing them, hopefully, if they're not too big to be vassalized. Let's see, I need a good... Alright, go to Macedonia then. Where the supply limit is big enough for you to actually stand there without taking attrition. Papal State left the military coalition. My Italian coalition is slowly going away. When it goes away far enough, I'm going to declare war on these guys, which will plunge me into a war with Ferrara, Giona, and Pisa. Genoa, and I want to take this from Genoa, but the coalition is still I'm still not ready to do it. Poland's still defensive, huh? Well, I can't improve my relations with you anymore. Your rival with Hungary, Muscovy, and Austria. Well, I am allied with 2 of your rivals, so I can see why you wouldn't be too happy with me right now. Oh, we finished fabricating a claim on the Ottomans. Let's fabricate another one. How about... I don't know how to pronounce that. Teki? TK? Teak? No idea. Austria, with a disputed succession, 37 years old. If he were to die now, they have 1 less prestige than me. So if he were to die now, I would get a noble of my house on the throne of Austria, which would be quite a coup. But Austria always gets an heir, so that is very unlikely to happen. Just curious, who did I piss off with that aggressive expansion from getting my claim discovered? None of these people. Tuscany already had a ton. So did the Papal State. Milan is leading the coalition. Kara announced Poland as a rival? Interesting choice. Well, Serbia, if you don't finish up that war pretty soon, you're going to be in a two-front war. Alright, finished with Poland. Let's see. Don't have too many. Oh, I need to get Malaysia up. I'd like to do it without royal marriage, so let's go ahead and improve relations there. Gotta keep an eye on Venice as well. Venice is still fine at the moment, though. Oh, I'm at war with Kiev. Hang on a second. Oh. They must have gotten... I have the same prestige as them. They must have gotten an heir at the very last possible second. Because they were 37 years old and they died, but they must have gotten an heir at the very last possible second. Huh. That's too bad. I would have enjoyed having a... I don't even know how to pronounce my... let's see. Paleologos? Paleologos? Paleologos. Paleologos? I don't know. On the throne of Austria. Of course, that would have increased the chance of Austria inheriting Hungary, because then they would have had the same dynasty. So perhaps it's just as well. Alright. Austria with a Regency Council, a long Regency Council too, since he's age 0. So they're not going to be going to war. Of course, France can still attack them. That's the usual way for wars over there to start. France is at war with... let's see. Defend English conquest... Oh, France is allied with Scotland, of course. Doesn't seem like that war is going to end well for Scotland. Alright. Sorry again, Serbia. I'm not going to get any allies, but I don't need them. What? No causes belli. Didn't I... Oh, I guess I just have to wait for the month to tick over. I was like, I just finished fabricating a claim, dang it. Of course I have a causus belli. Alright, there we go. Now I can declare war. Yeah. Yep. Let's do it. So even though I don't have any allies, I still have my vassals. Let's detach a siege there and go see if we can get their army. Can I go into Croatia? I can go into Croatia. Good. I'm not entirely sure why I can go into Croatia. This is forest with a crossing penalty. Maybe it's because we're both at war against the same. If I get there in time, nice! Now I get the defensive bonuses. Excellent. Good job holding out just long enough, Croatia. Okay. You're probably going back here, I'm guessing. Oh, Croatia and Venice. Oh no. No, I guess you're going there. Oh no, you were going there. I should have just... No, I'm not sure if it would have been faster or not. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Alright. Okay, so detach siege armies to go. Well, not you. Actually, you know what? That's fine. When you get there, I'll detach another siege army for the last province. Okay. Uzbek except Crimea will force. Crimea will cede 2 provinces to Golden Horde. Wow, Crimea is tiny now. And they're... Oh, they annulled treaties with the Ottomans. Hopefully they'll remake that alliance. If they don't, that's going to be very annoying. Because I wanted to attack Crimea to get around my truce timer with the Ottomans. Oh, there's one Serbian province that I didn't siege. Okay. You can go deal with that. Of course it's a mountain. It's just money. Alright, I know you can't siege, but you'll at least stop them from reinforcing. Or from building troops. What I should have said. Novgorod now considers Muscovy a rival. Interesting. Muscovy must have passed them. I don't think I really need this many. No, I don't need this many troops here. That way I can actually make use of his siege modifier. So if I successfully win this war and can vassalize Serbia, they're going to drag me into war with Croatia. And does Serbia have claims on these provinces? They do. I can go ahead and give them all to Serbia. Not on that one, but the other ones. Fabricate claim. Keep working your way around the coast. Oh, Syrian Patriots. Doesn't look like they're going to actually succeed in winning independence, but okay. Internal conflicts in the Mamluks. Oh. I should be doing this. I have caravels. I might as well use caravels for exploring. Okay, you can... Actually, they're likely to die. I think I'm going to actually use barks for exploring and keep my caravels. Alright. You can continue to protect trade. You can sail over here. How far do I have? Do I have... My supply ships reach there, but not there. Okay. Okay, first siege succeeds. Second siege succeeds. I'm just going to start sending you out of the country. Wow, 2 walls breached in the same month. No. Okay. I'm not at war with these guys, no. They just have a... Venice just has an exiled army in Tunis for no good reason. We finished converting Naples. That's all of the Sicilian provinces. 12 years. Might as well. Did you re-ally with the Ottomans? No. Who are the Ottomans allied with? Tunis. Can I get a casus belli on Tunis? No, my truce with them ends at the same time as my truce with the Ottomans. Damn you, Crimea. Wow, that's no excuse for not declaring war on them. I can still annex them. And get... Can I annex them and get Circisia as my own vassal? Or Circassia as my own vassal? I'm not sure. If I annex them, does Circassia become a vassal of mine, or do they get released? Circassia is probably more powerful than they are now. Milan rivaled Serbia. That's going to be a short-lived rivalry. Oh, Serbia took a bunch more territory. Well, better go siege it. So the question is that going to put them out of reach for vassalization? Yes. That is very annoying. Well, what I'll probably have to do is take Kosovo and then have him return enough territory to where I can vassalize them in the next war. I can definitely return territory to Venice. I can have him return territory to Croatia. That seems counterproductive. Maybe I'll just have him return territory to Hungary. This is not a... That's a Venetian core. Why can't I return... Historia to Venice? I can't return Dalmatia. Venice must have lost its core on this. Yeah, let's get on with the exploring. Oh, I gotta hire an explorer. Recruit an explorer. Okay. I suppose I should probably be blockading this. Yeah, this is already blockading that. So the question is, how far will I have to go before I can find a province on the African coast that I can actually colonize? I think that's permanent terra incognita. Okay, Hungary re-annexed Kiev. Looks like I might be able to colonize this. Doesn't look like anybody's already there. Maybe. That's fine, you can arrive in Macedonia. Oh, almost. I can almost colonize. More Patriarch Authority, yes. I can almost colonize this. Which means I might be able to colonize that. Probably not. I'm just short. Now the next, if I'm not mistaken, the next idea, yeah. So I just need 400 diplomatic power and I can colonize that. Oh, that's the religious idea. I don't want that one. I want the next religious admin technology instead. Oh, okay. You 361. These are all base tax 1 provinces. And none of them are particularly appealing. I'll go see if, how far away Fernando Po is, but I'll go repair these ships first. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to do some colonizing anyway. Okay. We can repair in a couple of months. Alright, 2 more sieges. 1. Again, kind of the idea either is to take the minimum necessary to drop them below to get them into the vassalization threshold. You can take 2 cannons and your 2 siege value over there and help them out with that siege, which is taking way too long. Never mind. 9%. Alright, need on repairing. Alright. We'll explore that. And alright, let's see what we can get here. Oh, actually, definitely want to transfer control of that to Venice. Transfer control of that to Venice as well. And I'll see if I can transfer control of that to Venice as well. That drop you down? No, but if you also give me Kosovo, now you're down below that, and it's only 28 peace offer, so I should hopefully be able to have a pretty short... Let's see, doesn't it tell me when the truce timer is? The truce? Um, 1347. Yeah, 7-year truce timer, and I'll be able to vassalize you after that, assuming that you don't grow any bigger. I think I can manage to prevent that. Okay. Only 4 aggressive expansion for me, but 14 for Venice, so I don't really care about that. Okay. And we can core this. It's already Orthodox, so it shouldn't generate too much unrest. And it's also a gold province, which is nice. Not a very good one, but just so I don't forget, speaking of forgetting things, fabricate another claim on the Ottomans. I guess that. And then fabricate a claim on that. All right. And that is the end. Let's see. So that's my timer. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up here. Yeah. So we didn't manage to vassalize Serbia, but we did bite off a chunk of them. So hopefully, after our next, let's see, when did our truce timers end? The Ottomans is 1545, and Serbia is 1547. So hopefully, after our next war with the Ottomans, we will be able to vassalize Serbia. Wonder if Hungary's going to try and... they probably have a truce timer. And when does their truce with Croatia ends in 1548? So I don't see how they're going to be able to grow any bigger, because they can't attack Croatia until after I can attack them, and they're not going to attack Hungary. They're not going to attack Hungary, and they're not going to attack my vassals. So that should be fine. We're just about ready to start colonizing. We had to pay some Diplo power for that peace deal, so it's going to slow us down a little bit on getting the next exploration idea. But as soon as we do, we'll be ready to start colonizing. And yep, that'll probably happen next episode. All right, so if you enjoyed the episode, please consider liking the video or subscribing to the channel. In either case, I hope you have a terrific day.